This is Web Technology Lab exam number 6. It is about JavaScript, and here is 5 questions about it. The first question is digital clock. Here I have created the digital clock. Look, the time is running on, and I show the code of this one. This is the code for digital clock. Now in this one, a function display is there. Display and what it is doing, it's getting the time. This the time is this one. The span ID is time. Using document get element by ID, it is printing the time over here. It's getting the hours using get hours and get minute using get minute, and this plus is the concatenation operation and get seconds, and it's displaying in this span area, that is the division area. And every time it's saying set in display 1000, like after every 1 minute, like 1 second, this function is again called. For that only this set in function is used. Now similarly, I'll show the second question, which is this whenever I move the mouse cursor over here, the font size of that return word should be increased. Word or the paragraph should be increased. Now what is the code over here? I'll show you. This is the code. This is the code I have did for this one, and like I have declared a variable. In that variable, this variable is returning an object, that is document element by ID parse paragraph 1, just the paragraph 1, and from there I am taking the font size, the initial font size of that thing, and I am getting in this object. And what I'll do, an increase function is there. In that increase function, I'll increase the pixel. Like I am setting a pixel to 50 pixel. The image pixel is changed to 50. Here the syntax is that element dot get element paragraph 1 dot style dot font size is equal to 50. That like I am increasing the style to 50, and also they again decreasing to original. Or means the original size what I have got using this syntax. Now whenever I mouse over this para 1, I am saying increase size of. When I move out, decrease size of. This is the function used, and whenever increase size is called, this function will be executed, and the fixed size will be 50, and whenever this is called, it will come to original size. And the next experiment I am going to show you is this one, car moving, and it is an animation. When I start, it start moving to reverse, and when I stop, it will come into initial position. And the code I'll show for this one. This is the code I have written for this. Initially, like image object is there. I am getting the from document get element by ID image. This image object I am creating, and I am setting the position as relative. Then I am saying first size it is aligned to left, and pixel is 0 pixel. And whenever I move, what I am doing, I am increasing the pixel by 10 pixel. That means every time when it is moving, like it will be like an animation. 10 pixel it will be moving. Like the position of the element will be like moved to 10 pixel and all, like that. And every time I am saying set timeout move right 200. Like whenever I say this command, inside this itself, this function will be calling again and again. Then after every 200, like 1 by 12 some 200 milliseconds, it is moving. This function right will be called. Every time it will be working. Then whenever this button is clicked, like what happens here is, when I click the first button, it will move, this function will be executed infinity times. Like when the second button is pressed, this stop will be working. Stop, what I said, the image size style left equal to that, this offset I set to 0 pixel. So what will happen, it will come to the original position. And this is the this is about the sixth one, and now I have like another one over here. This is the question which I have given already. What does it means? I want to declare an array, the object of things, and in that it is having title, author, book, and year, and it's saying that using a loop I need to display all the books. And after that, what's happening is, like using if I want to say which all books are in 1980 and which all are books not in 1980. Like I need to display it. For that I have written a function over here using if, while, and all. This is similar to the last one that I did. Look, this is 9080 is book B and book E, and after 9080 is this one. Is using a simple if condition, I have separated. Here is an if condition. Look books. This is the loop which I am getting, and this is the printing of the first line. This line I am printing, and after that I am printing this one. This 1980s less than or equal to. This one is before 1980s and after 1980s. And last one I want to show you is the uh, background color changing. This is the simple explanation which I did. This is what is it is using a random function which is an inbuilt function. What it is using for red, blue, green is allotting some random values, and color I am saying the RGBA of this red, blue and green. Then what is happening, the red color, this some value will be coming over here, this will be aligned RGB value. If we give, you will get that corresponding color. And I am saying document dot get element tag name body. I am getting the tag name because I am changing the color of the body. And I am saying style equal to color plus this color, what I use this color I called over here. And I am giving a set interval, and every after 300 seconds, it will be milliseconds, this set background will be called, and automatically this will be running again and infinity loops. That's why you are seeing infinity times the color changing. Thank you.